Okay, lately, I've been watching people get lost. People get lost. Yeah, lately, people really don't know what they want. Don't know what they want. That's cause lately, people out here lying to themselves. Lying to themselves. So lately, society got your soul on the shelf. Some people need help. I'm watching people give up. Contemplating suicide, trying to tell my people we much smarter when we unify. Trying to move these units out here living like
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Brittany. If you're new, welcome. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video if you did enjoy it. I post new videos every single week with pretty much all kinds of stuff. Vlogs, makeup, cleans, anything. Today I'm going to be doing a video on this look right here. If you guys want to see how to do this look, then just keep watching. Thank you so much for coming to my channel. I really appreciate the support, and I hope you guys have a great day. Okay, so first off, I'm going to be taking this Wet n Wild coverage stick, and I'm going to be using that for the base of my eyelids, just as something to set my eyeshadow with. And then I'm going to be going in with the Rimmel Stay Matte. And I'm just going to be taking a really big fluffy brush just to set all of that concealer that I just put along my eyelid. This is going to make a really good base for your eyelid and just make the other shadows really blendable. So always start out with a good base. So now I'm just taking a smaller compact brush and I'm going in with this light brown shade, and I'm going to be going all over my crease, kind of moving it upwards out of my crease and trying to stay out of the lower part of my eyelid. So what I'm doing is I'm just doing small circular motions with a really light hand. Now I'm going to be taking a smaller condensed brush, and I'm going to be taking that really dark brown shade, and that's going to be what I'm putting in the outer corner of my eyelid. I'm also going to bring this shade into the inner corner of my eyelid, just so I have dark on the outer and the inner sides, so I can leave room in the middle for a really bright color, which you'll see, the green. So now I'm just taking a Morphe brush. This is just like a basic blending brush. I think it was like $6 at Sephora or Ulta. And I'm just blending the outer corner. Okay, so now that that's a little blended, I'm going to be taking a really small brush and I'm going to be doing the inner corner. So the small brush technique is just to pat on some shadow, and then I'm going to be taking a larger brush again and blending that all out. The smaller brush just helps pack on a lot of powder. So I'm just taking that brush again and just blending everything. The most important part about eyeshadow is blending. So I'm going in with that coverage stick as well. I'm taking a flat end brush and I'm going to put that on the inner corner of my eyelid. It doesn't have to be perfect, it's just going to be the center of your eyelid. The reason why I'm doing this is because it's going to make the vibrant colors stick a lot better. So that's the one that I'm going to go with on the Vice palette from Urban Decay. I'm just going to be putting that all over the center of my lid. Once you have enough packed on that's covering all of the coverage stick, you're going to take another big fluffy brush and you're going to start blending that out. You don't really want to go over the green too much, just kind of go in the surrounding areas of it, like the outer area of it. So I kind of just sped this up because it's pretty basic on what to do. The next step that I wanted to do, I wanted to add a little bit of gold to this because I feel like I add gold to every single eye look that I do. And I just put that really lightly on the middle of my lash line, kinda. I'm also going to be taking a blending brush again, the same Morphe one, and I'm just going to be going in and trying to blend that out a little bit. Okay, so now I'm just taking a makeup wipe and I'm just kind of lightly brushing it off so it makes it a more defined edge. And here is the finished result, and I'm going to do the other eye and I will be right back. So now that I have both eyes done, I'm going to start with foundation. I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild as well as, I forgot the name of it. I'm going to be taking my beauty blender and I'm going to be blending that all over my face until it's nice and even. Don't forget to blend down your neck as well. That is very important, especially if your foundation doesn't match that well, which mine does not right now because I am not getting any darker. So once you have your foundation all blended out, I'm going to go in with the same coverage stick that I use, and this is by Maybelline. It's a Maybelline Fit Me concealer, and this is in shade 15. And I really like drawing triangles underneath my eyes. I'm not sure why. It's just working out better. So I'm going to be doing that all over my areas that I want to be more predominant. I'm going to be taking my beauty blender and I'm just going to go in and blend everything out just kind of like I did with my foundation until everything blends really well together. I think concealer is my favorite part about makeup, honestly. Okay, so after I blend all of this out, I'm going to take a smaller brush and blend the inner corners where my beauty blender does not contact it. Okay, so now I'm going to be going in with that same powder, and that's what I'm going to be setting my concealer with. I don't know why concealer is always a hard word for me to remember when I'm trying to do a voiceover. But I'm just taking a really fluffy brush and I'm just lightly patting that on the areas that I put concealer, as well as all the way around my face. I've realized that this makes my face stay a lot more matte during the day rather than getting oily. I feel like if I bake with my beauty blender, it just kind of makes me more oily. So now I'm going to be doing my brows off camera. I'm going to be using a flat end brush that I always use, a spoolie, and the Milani brow or dip brow, and that is in 04. So I'm going to be taking this e.l.f. bronzer palette. It's got 4 shades in it, and I obviously use 3 favorites. I'm just going to be taking a big fluffy brush also from e.l.f. and just contouring my face. I'm going to be putting that on my cheekbones as well as around my forehead and my jawline. So next for the blush, I'm going to be using the e.l.f. blush and contour combo. This blush is really not pigmented, but I really enjoy the color for something really light. I didn't want anything too crazy, so I'm just going to be taking a blush brush and just putting that on the high ends of my cheeks. Then I'm going to be taking my all-time favorite, obviously. This is the Smashbox Casey Holmes collab highlight palette, and I'm going to be taking Pearl as well as the middle shade. I don't know what it was called. I'm going to be taking that and putting it on the high ends of my cheekbones, as well as the tip of my nose and my Cupid's bow. So I'm kind of just going to go in with my damp sponge and I'm going to rub it a little bit on that same Rimmel Stay Matte powder and just kind of clean up the edges around my contour. I feel like this really helps make it look pretty done up because the fluffy brushes can tend to like make bronzer go everywhere. So if you just clean it up with that, it makes it really sharp and makes your cheekbones pop. So finishing up, I'm going to be using this mascara. I think it's by CoverGirl. I'm just using, and that happens. I'm just using this basic mascara though. My eyelashes are pretty long, which I feel like I say in every single video, and you guys probably know this already. But I'm just going to be putting that all over my lashes. Making sure to always look down and try and not get the mascara wand on the top of your lid. If you do, just let it dry and then just kind of scrape it off because it'll just come right off if you do that, rather than smearing it when it's wet. And now finishing up the look, I'm going to go and kind of do the same thing that I did on the top on my lower. I'm just going to be taking that dark brown shade for the outer end of my lower lash line, and then I'm going to go in with the green shade to do the middle with a really small brush, and then I'm going to be using the gold shade, and I'm going to finish that off on the inner corner of my lower lash line. To finish off the look completely, I'm going to be using the NYX Lingerie liquid lip, and I believe this one is in Corset. It might be Corset or Baby Doll, I'm not 100% sure. I will link it down below since I can't remember anything, but I'm going to just be putting that all over my lips. And that is going to wrap up the entire look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!